Hello everyone, Odin Smith is on fire at the Queen's Park Oval. The last 6 deliveries that he faced, 5 disappear out of the cricket ground for sixes, and he has moved on to 35 from 17 deliveries, with the Jamaican Scorpion 154 for 6, looking to get 321 in 48 overs to beat the combined colleges and campuses. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to the show. The ball has disappeared once again and the batsmen are standing in the middle of the pitch as we seek to find a ball to bowl to him. Thankfully, it appears that they have found the ball. Jordan Johnson is with that ball. But Odin Smith is destroying the combined colleges and campuses bowling attack. Please smash a like on the video and click on this subscribe button because this is carnage so far. So the Scorpions still needing another 166 runs to win in 25 overs. Let's see if they can pull it off, because with this mood that Smith is in, they will have to get him out. 5 sixes of the last 6 deliveries that he faced. 4 of Abajay Mansingh, his fellow Jamaican, and then the first delivery faced from Demario Greaves, he hit it high out of the ground for another 6. Earlier today, the Jamaican Scorpion won the toss and put in the combined colleges and campus to bat. And they piled up 320 runs of their 48 overs as rain interrupted play throughout the day. Greaves have decided to go round the wicket to Odin Smith, and the field has spread far and wide. I hope he realizes he cannot hit every ball for 6 though. Greaves comes in. Ball to Smith, and Smith off the back foot. He just defends that one. He took the right hand off the bat and allows it to go into the offside. Well played, young man. So the score at this stage is that the Scorpion are 154 for 6. I remember watching the match and they were 74 for 1. But all of a sudden, 5 wickets went down in no time. Greaves round the wicket, ball to Smith, down the leg side. He tried to paddle that. Wide signal, and the score moves up now to 155 for 6. So Greaves, who have wrecked the Jamaican Scorpion batting, so there's a square leg on the boundary, a mid-wicket on the boundary, a long on the boundary. As Greaves comes in round the wicket, ball to Smith, Smith off the back foot, just guide this down to point where Abajay Mansingh comes in and field, and there is no run. He's biding his time. Clearly, Greaves is not going up there. Please put your comments in the comment section. Let's watch now as Greaves comes now. Round the wicket, this is the 5th delivery of his final over. You have so far picked up 3 for 51. He comes in, bowl to Smith. And Smith hit this down to long on. The field lies in business, straight into the man lap. And Smith goes for 35 off 20 deliveries. So that one was pitched up. He never got the chance to get underneath it. And he picked out the man on the long on boundary, well bowled Greaves. So he was unable to get underneath it. And it was straight to the man, straight in his belly, straight in his gut, straight in his basket. However you term it, it was straight to the fielder at long on, and Smith goes for 35 from 20 deliveries. And so at a strike, so blistering innings from Smith, but it lasted just a little bit too short for the Jamaican Scorpion. And they are in further trouble now at 155 for 7, with 1 delivery to come in the 26th over, the 10th of Demario Greaves bowling. And he have picked up 4 for 51 from his 9.5 overs so far. So earlier today, the Jamaican Scorpion won the toss and asked the combined colleges and campuses to take first strike. And they were off to a blistering start, led by Kadeem Alleyne in particular, who made 51 from 30 deliveries, hitting 6 fours and 3 sixes. And his partner Johann, who made 56 from 50 deliveries, hitting 9 fours and 1 6, as they got the combined colleges and campuses off to a very impressive start. Also, Demario batting at number 4. He made 71 from 82 deliveries, with 7 fours and 2 sixes. Odin Smith was the pick of the Jamaican Scorpion bowlers as he bowled 8 overs for 28 runs, picking up 3 wickets, and could have had another wicket, but for drop chances. So it's a good day so far for Odin Smith, having made 35 from 20 deliveries, and I think hitting 5 sixes, and then going for a 6-1, just probably playing one shot too quickly, and was all caught on the long on boundary. He made 35, and he has also gotten 3 for 28. So good return for Odin Smith to the Jamaican Scorpion squad. But at this time, it looks like the combined colleges and campuses are going to win this one very comfortable. There's something I note, and it came to me when the schoolboys or the students were batting, because they're not schoolboys, they are tertiary students. And looking at the skill at these boys, as these men, Abaje Mansing, round the wicket, bowl to Brad Barnes, and Brad Barnes come forward and play a test cricket defensive strokes back down the onside to the bowler who field, and there is no run. The score remains at 155 for 7. The right arm leg spinner who have so far picked up 2 for 37 from his 7.1 over. This is his 8th over. He's in his 8th over. Brad Barnes is on 17 from 32. Fabian Alleyne only faced 1 delivery and is yet to get off the mark. Bowl to Barnes, and Barnes defended out into the offside again. A textbook defensive stroke, long forward, just killing it and playing it out into the offside. There is no run. The score remains 155 for 7. Let's watch. Mansing comes in now, tosses the ball from Antoine. He comes in and bowl to Barnes. Barnes down the pitch. When he gets there, he just blocked it. He didn't quite reach the pitch of it, and he just blocked it, and it comes off the back pad into the onside. They just locked into the onside. There is no run. The keeper run from behind the stump and field and send the ball back to the bowler. So Barnes seconds as Mansing have yet to concede a run out of this over. In his previous over, Odin Smith took him for 4 sixes, but Odin Smith is back in the pavilion. Mansing comes in, bowl to Barnes, and that's a pitched up delivery, and he just ease it down to the fielder on the long on boundary. They go through for a single, and that will push the score now up to 156 for 7 in over number 27. Another pathetic batting display here from the Jamaican Scorpion again, being dismissed by the youngsters. 156 for 7. After the youngsters piled up 320 in their 40 overs, the Jamaican Scorpion are 156 for 7 as Mansing comes in. Bowl to Alleyne, and Alleyne is high, hard, out of the ground. 6 more, so they are taking to Mansing here, these big hitters. So that's another 6 of Mansing bowling. Just guilty of over pitching there, not giving the ball enough time to turn. So you call it a step and a hit. Yes, 1 stride and a hit, and it's out of the ground. Mansing needs to pull back his length just a little and probably bowl a little wider, as this is his 5th 6 he's conceding now of his last 8 deliveries. Let's watch again now as Mansing comes in. He's going to bowl to Fabian Alleyne. He's up to the wicket now and bowl to Alleyne. And Alleyne defends back down the pitch. That's the end of the over. Some frustration there. He shied the ball. He must be hurting. He is hurting. And so after 8 overs, he have conceded 44 runs, but he have picked up 2 wickets. I have no doubt that he's hurting, but he just need to pull back his length. So the batsman out, Walton, has been the only Jamaican batsman to have scored 50 runs. So he made 50. Apart from that, only Odin Smith with 35. So just checking the scorecard here, just looking at the scorecard. So Chadwick Walton made 50, Jermaine Blackwood 22, Mayer had a very chancy 22, Kirk McKenzie. Before Kirk McKenzie was bowled by Abaje Mansing, he hit the ball for 4, because just as Mansing was about to deliver, his rod fell from his pants and dropped, and the umpire rightfully called dead ball, but it went for 4. It appears that Mansing was still thinking about that decision and wasn't fully concentrated, because he should have beyond the front foot for the delivery that got him out. That one is stroked into the offside by Barnes, and there is no run. So Prasad is the new bowler. Ashaya Prasad is the new bowler who only over so far have gone for 10 runs. Left arm orthodox spinner round the wicket, bowled to Brad Barnes, and he defends into the offside, the onside, and there is no runs. Brad Barnes is on 18. With him, Fabian Alleyne on 6. So Kirk Mackenzie was out bowled by Abajay Mansingh. That's short, and he slapped it down to the fielder on the long on boundary. They go through for a single. Ewell now moves up to 19 from 37 deliveries. Fabian Alleyne, who is on 6 from 3 deliveries, will come into strike. The Jamaican Scorpion won 6-3. So the defending champion at this stage are staring down the barrel of their 4th defeat in consecutive matches as Prasad comes in, bowled to Alleyne, and Alleyne just playing that one down back the offside. He was looking to turn it on the onside, but it got the outer portion of the bat and goes down the offside. The bowler fielding is followed through, and there is no run. Sorry about that. The had comes up. And Fabian Alleyne looking to cut that one, and as he tries to cut it, he misses and it goes through to the keeper. So just quickly running down the Jamaican score. Chadwick Walton 50, Jermaine Blackwood 22, Mackenzie 18, and Kumabana made ducks again. Ravman Powell 2, Brad Barnes is on 19, not out as Prasad comes in to Alleyne, who just on the back foot and strokes this out into the covers, and there's no run. The score remains on 163 for 7 after 28 overs. Ravman Powell played, I think Ravman Powell played a bad shot. That shot was not called for, and he was out caught on the long on boundary just like Smith, but he made 2. Brad Barnes, as I said, is not out on 19. Javon Royal, he made 6. He went off the bowling of his fellow Jamaican Mansingh. So Mansingh got both Mackenzie and Javon Royal. Odin Smith, who made 35 from 20 deliveries. So Fabian Alleyne is on 6, and Brad Barnes is on 19. So those are the 2 batsmen at the crease at this time. As Mansingh to bowl his 9th over. He comes in now to bowl to Barnes, up and bowl to Barnes, and Barnes hit that one down to long off. The fielder misfield, and it goes into the boundary despite his violent effort. And so 4 runs there to Brad Barnes. He just hit that one hard in the air, down to the fielder on the long off boundary, but he made a mess of it, and it goes into the boundary for 4. So he moves up now to 23, and the Jamaican Scorpion score will now moves up now to 167. 167 for 7. We are in over number 29. 1 delivery has been bowled so far in over number 29. This is the 9th from Abajay Mansingh. 3 bowlers can bowl 10 maximum. He comes in, bowl to Barnes, and Barnes swings and misses. The keeper took the bails off, but he was still in his crease, and that was a ugly looking shot. The ball was turning across him. His head was in the air, and he was hitting, not looking at the ball and hitting, and so he misses as expected. That was really a ugly looking shot. Just trying to look at that replay. He lost his shape completely, and we do not really want to see that from our batsmen, because this run rate is still under 8. You just need a boundary per over and some hard running, and 2 good batsmen are at the crease. Put on a 100 partnership and bring the thing down, man. He's dropped. Well, no one got to it. He was looking to cut that. It ballooned into the air between first slip and the keeper. Can you believe that? The ball got the gloves, balloon in the air between first slip and the keeper, and none of them could have gotten to it. I've never seen this before. Could that have happened again? It surely cannot happen again. It hit the gloves, balloon in the air, and neither the keeper nor first slip got it. As Mansingh comes in short to Barnes, and he is down to long on. 1 bounce to the fielder, who field cleanly this time. They threw for a single. The score moves up now to 168. So it looks a far way away. But if these 2 batsmen who are good batsmen because Brad Barnes scored a number of centuries in the Jamaica trials. Fabian Alleyne have a double century. So they are good batsmen. He hit that high, hard, out of the ground, 6 more runs. And so he moves up now to 12. And the Jamaica Scorpion total will move up to 174. So they are taking Mansing apart here. Wow, we have conceded 6 sixes in his last 3 overs. They are really dealing with Mansing. The Jamaicans are dealing with him. 174 for 7. Please put your comments in the comment section as they get to that ball. One of the points that I want to make is that the batting of the combined colleges and campuses student this morning, those youngsters, it tells me that there is a lot of talented young cricketers in the region. But these young cricketers who has options, who have the qualification to matriculate to tertiary institution, they cannot bother with the hanky-panky of the administrators of cricket in the region. So instead of becoming frustrated with how the cricket runs in the region, they go on to universities. And how many of these cricketers are we losing? Not only those who have gone on to universities, but others who are just frustrated with how cricket is run in the region. How many such cricketers are we losing? As Prasad comes in now, bowl to Brad Barnes, and Barnes strokes it down to long on for a single. And that is very good, because what you need is a boundary per over and run hard. If I was the coach of the Scorpion, that's what I would be telling them. Hard running and look a boundary per over. If you don't get a boundary in the over, not to worry. You would have run hard and you'd have probably get 6, 7 runs same way. But there may come an over where you'll probably get 2 boundaries. As Alleyne just drive that off the back foot, just standing up and just easing it down to long on for a single. So 2 singles out of this over so far. 176 now for 7. We are in over number 30. 8 runs and over in modern day cricket is not a big challenge. It's not that of a big challenge. Let's watch Prasad comes in round the wicket, ball to Barnes, and Barnes hit this high in the air as he cleared the rope. You bet he has cleared the rope, so another 6. Another 6 by the Jamaican Scorpion batsman. This one cleared the rope. It didn't clear the stands as those that Fabian Alleyne have hit and those that Odin Smith were hitting. But it cleared the rope and it's still 6. So a 6 is a 6. And the Jamaican now moves up now to 182 for 7. So that takes Barnes up to 31. Fabian Alleyne is on 13. So 8 runs have come off this over so far. He comes in now, ball to Barnes, and Barnes hit this high in the air again. Long on is in business. He comes in, take the catch. Barnes is out. Careless batting from the Jamaican Talawas. The Jamaican Scorpion, they are not using their head. You got 8 out of the over already. Just stroke the ball along the ground and run hard. I'm saying that all you need is 1 boundary per over and some hard running. There it is. The required run rate is 7.66. They have gotten 8 out of the over already. It's a long up. You should have put it away, but that shot was not called for. You are not really a 6 hitter. You see that you're struggling to hit the ball. Even that one that you just hit for a 6 just now, it went over the boundary by about 5-6 meters. On another day, Brad Barnes would have been clearing the boundaries quite easily. But today was one of those innings where he was really struggling to get the ball away. And with 8 runs off the over already, he just needed to stroke the ball around and run hard. Is it that, and I'm just putting this out there, is it that the Jamaican Scorpion batsmen, is it that they are lazy and don't really want to run hard? So they just try to to hit 6s and 4s. Imagine if someone like Virat Kohli was batting here right now. How hard would he be running? He'd be running very hard. And Kohli is one of the very best in the game. Labuschagne, who I think recently this year was the number 1 batsman in Test cricket in the world. Just imagine Labuschagne in this situation. He'll be running very hard. But the Scorpion batsmen just seem to want to hit boundaries and drop the singles. They should be putting pressure on the fielders. They need 7.5 runs per over to win. They should be putting pressures on the fielders. So the new batsman is Shalom Parnell, and he also can bat. Let's watch. Over the wicket come Prasad, ball to Parnell, and he turns this into the onside, past the umpire. They're through for a single. The score moves up to 183. 138 runs needed from 110 deliveries. It's still under 8 runs per over. You only need 1 boundary per over to win this match and run hard. That's all I'm asking. 2 wickets in and pull off a miracle. Please, Fabian Alleyne, if it is there to hit, hit it. But if not, just stroke it around. Prasad comes in, round the wicket. This is ball to Alleyne, and Alleyne drive down to long off. In the air, 2 bounce. The fielder got his body behind it, send the return in, good feeling there. And at the end of another over, the Jamaican Scorpion are 184 for 8, looking to get 321 to win. So at this stage, the Scorpion are staring down the barrel of another defeat. Credit to the combined colleges and campuses who made 320 for 7 of their 48 overs. There was an incident that involved, I think the batsman at the time was Demario Richards. Was it Richards? I think it was Richards. I don't remember if it was Richards or Jeremiah, but he was clearly run out. He was run out by a mile. That's what you'd say in cricket. He was run out by a mile, and the umpire did not give him out. I think it was one of those blunders because the umpire, the lady, Jacqueline Williams, she's a Jamaican. And I think that probably it was just one of those blunders. But the batsman was clearly out by a mile, and she never gave him out. So Fabian Alleyne is on 14 from 9 deliveries. Shalom Parnell is on 1 from 1 delivery. He's going to take strike. Isaac Thorne, who have conceded 25 runs and have picked up a wicket from his 4 overs. Did Isaac Thorne get a wicket? I don't remember. I don't quite remember if he got a wicket, but he's back into the attack. The right-arm fast bowler, the West Indies under-19 fast bowler who toured Sri Lanka earlier this year. He didn't expect, he got a 5-wicket haul in one of the matches. He's over the wicket. Ball down the leg side to Fabian Alleyne, wide with the signal, not a good start. I think he got a 5-wicket haul in one of his matches down in Sri Lanka. So while he never did spectacularly well, he justified his selection. So you have gotten 1 for 26 so far from his 4 overs. And he starts here with a wide. So just to show you the 11 that is played for the combined colleges and campuses. And I'm very impressed with their batting. Alleyne, I'm very impressed with Alleyne as Thorne comes over the wicket. Ball to Alleyne, and Alleyne lobbed this in the air. Luckily, it will run away down towards backward point. The fielder from third man comes around field, send the return in, they go through for 2. So there was Alleyne coming down the pitch, looking to charge the young fast bowler, who saw him coming and dug it in short, and he got himself in all sort of trouble. And it just ballooned off the bat, over backward point, and run very close to the boundary. And they got 2. The score moves up now to 187 for 8. So this was the team. I'm very impressed, as I say, with Kadeem Alleyne, Johann Jeremiah short down the leg side. Alleyne swings. No signal from the umpire, so it appears to have come off the body. And the score remains on 187 for 8. Alleyne is on 16 from 11 deliveries. Kadeem Alleyne, Johann Jeremiah, and Demario Richards. I'm very impressed with their batting. Well, I have been impressed with Jordan Johnson a long time, so we know that Jordan Johnson can bat. As Thorne comes in, ball to Alleyne short, he pulls this away, down to the fielder on the square leg boundary, and they drop through for a swinger. He moves up now to 17. The score will moves up to 188 for 8. Shalom Parnell comes into strike. Isaiah Thorne is the bowler. I've got a 1 for 29 so far from his 4.3 overs. So I've seen some good talent in this team. And both Alleyne and Johann Jeremiah have scored their second half centuries in this series. I hope that they will go on to score a century or two before the tournament is over. As Thorne comes in, bowl to Shalom, who defends in the onside. The bowler is follow through field, and there is no run. The score remains 188 for 8. So I hope Johann Jeremiah and Kadeem Alleyne, who have scored 2 half centuries so far, I'm looking forward to them going on and probably scoring a century or 2 in this tournament. Because I believe that you pick players who are in form. And I really wish everyone success. I can only talk about those. I can only give credit to those who are performing. I will always talk about those who are making the runs and taking the wickets. While I wish everyone success, Thorne over the wicket, ball to Shalom, bouncer down the leg side, white signal by the umpire, and the score moves up to 189 for 8 in over number 31. Shalom Parnell is on 1, Fabian Alleyne on 17. This is over number 31, being bowled by Isaiah Thorne. He has so far gotten 1 for 30 from his 4.4 overs, 2 to come. In this over number 31, the Jamaican Scorpion needing a further 131 runs to win from 104 deliveries. Thorne over the wicket, ball to Shalom, wide outside the off stump. He drives it in the cover, in the gap between backward point and cover, down to the fielder, coming off the cover boundary, and they're through for a single. The score moves up now to 190 for 8. 1 to come in over number 31. Fabian Alleyne is back on strike. He's on 12. Alleyne is on 17 from 12 deliveries. Parnell is on 2 from 3 deliveries. Thorne, the final delivery of his 5th over. 17 to come after this one. The required rate is still under 8. Thorne ball to Alleyne down the leg side. The signal comes from the umpire now, and the score will move up to 191 for 8. Another wide by Thorne there. So he has bowled 3 wides in this over so far. Isaiah Thorne. He and I followed each other on Instagram, so it's someone that I have communicated with in the past. I have not known the man, but we followed each other on Instagram, so I would have communicated with him as he comes in now to bowl to Fabian Alleyne. He's up and bowl to Alleyne, and Alleyne just tucked this off his pad, down to fine leg. The fielder comes across, send the return in. The score moves up now to 192 for 8. At the end of over number 31, Fabian Alleyne moves up to 18. He will keep the strike. The Scorpion needing another 128 runs to win. So that was a playing 11 for the combined colleges and campuses. As I said, I saw some really good talent in this team. And I'm singling out, Shane Dorich is the captain, and there are persons who would love to see Shane Dorich back into the West Indies team. He scored a century so far in the tournament. And let's see how we will do. Because if he make runs, West Indies has to pick him. My position is that once you make runs, West Indies should pick you. So the persons who I'm singling out from this team and who I'll be watching their performance going forward is Kadeem Alleyne, Johann Jeremiah, Jordan Johnson, and Demario Richards. Those are 4 good batsmen who I think if they work hard on their game, they practice hard, they dedicate themselves to it, I think they are probably some of the best batsmen in the region. Round the wicket goes Prasad, ball to Alleyne, short. He swings a high in the air, the field and business took the catch, and he goes. So Jamaica have lost their 9 wickets. Jordan Johnson taking the catch on the mid-wicket boundary. Alleyne looking to hit that one high and hard, He didn't quite time it, and it just ballooned to Jordan Johnson on the mid-wicket boundary. He took a comfortable catch. He has to move just about 3 or 4 meters to his right and in. He took the catch, and Alleyne gone for 18. Jamaican Scorpion lose their 9th wicket and are now in serious trouble of losing this match, as only the last pair is at the crease. So Alleyne goes 192 for 9 in over number 31.1. It was short. The shot was probably on, but it's a big failure at the Queen's Park Oval, and he picked out Jordan Johnson circling and coming in off the mid-wicket boundary. So Alleyne goes caught by Jordan Johnson after bowling of Prasad for 18. The last batsman coming in is Bulai. Dennis Bulai, the Jamaican wrist spinner, left arm wrist spinner, Chinaman googly bowler. He never bowled so well today. He went for a lot of runs. He went for the champion. Yes, performance should be the only requirement. I agree with you, the champion. It should be the only requirement. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the age. I have said repeatedly, the West Indies senior team is about winning cricket. The A team and so on are development teams. If you want to develop players, pick have A-team tours, have A-team series. But the senior team shouldn't be about developing players. The senior team is about winning cricket matches. And that's why I like the A-team tour that the women are on in Pakistan. That's a very good tour. And that shouldn't be so much about winning, but about learning. And that's why I was disappointed that Zayda James bowled 10 consecutive over from the very same spot on the bowling crease. Prasad short to Bulai, and he hit this down to the fielder on the cover boundary. The score will move up now to 195 for 9. Let's see, need 125 runs to win. So Bulai is on 3 from 2 deliveries. Shalom Parnell is on 2 from 3 delivery. Akshaya Prasad, you have gotten 2 for 24, and he's in his 4th overs. 3 to come in over number 4. So adjustment being made in the field there by Shane Dorish. There's a slip and a fielder moving from on the offside to the onside. Prasad over the wicket, bowl to Parnell, who turns this into the onside. Down through mid-wicket, they go through for a single. The score moves up to 196 for 9. He moves up to 3. Bulai, who's on also on 3, comes into strike. Yes, it's a very disappointing performance from the Jamaican Scorpion. But I would love to give credit. I am giving credit to the youngsters from the combined colleges and campuses. They outplayed the Scorpion. Bowl to Bulai, who defends into the offside. The fielder at extra cover field in his left hand. There is no run. All credit should go to the youngsters from the combined colleges and campuses who totally outplayed the West Indies. And not the West Indies. Is he stumped? The keeper mis-stumped there. So Dorish mis-stumped there. And his distractors will be looking at that and say it was a simple opportunity and he mis-stumped. So Bulai down the pitch trying to block that one, but Dorish failed to gather and to effect the stumping. 196 for 6 at the end of 32 overs. So there are the name of the students plus Shane Dorish, who is on the verge of scoring another victory over the Jamaican Scorpion, who is on the verge of inflicting the 4th consecutive victory on the defending champion, the Jamaican Scorpion, in this year's regional Super 50 cricket tournament. Shane Dorish, Kadeem Alleyne, Jedediah Blades, Romario Greaves, Johann Jeremiah. Interestingly, those are the names on the screen. They dropped Shema Older from this team today. And I'm trying to find out if he's injured or he was dropped. Just A quick glance at the Jamaican team is of Rovman Powell, Fabian Alleyne, Brad Barnes, Jermaine Blackwood, who swung across the line and got his mid-stump plucked out of the ground. It was a poor shot from Jermaine Blackwood. Thorne round the wicket to Parnell. He's in bowl to Parnell and he strokes this into the offside, down to the man who's coming around from extra cover to field. The score moves up to 197 for 6. And Kuma Bonner once again made ducks. Dennis Bulai is batting. Kirk McKenzie hit a ball for 4. The umpire signaled dead ball. He didn't got the runs. And the very next ball, Mansingh bowled him. And you wonder how much of that was on his mind. But as a professional cricketer, as a senior West Indies representative, you have to learn to put those things at the back of your mind and concentrate on the next delivery. I hope he will learn. Thorne over the wicket, ball short to Bulai, who ducks and allows it to go through, or more or less sweared out of the way and allow it to go through to the keeper, Dowish. So Kirk McKenzie, he will learn from this. He will learn from this and know that the next ball is what you need to concentrate on, and the delivery that goes before doesn't really matters anymore. Shalom Parnell, Javon Royal, Odin Smith, who returned to the team today, and to his credit, he bowled 8 overs, 3 for 28. Thorne over the wicket, ball to Bulai, who whipped this off his hip. That's his favorite shot. Down to backward of square leg. They're gone for 1. Let's see. That's all they will get. The return comes in 198 for 9. That's Bulai's favorite shot. I've seen him hit those for 6. But this time, he hit it off his hip down to the fielder on the backward square leg boundary. Yeah, Odin Smith returned and he bowled 8 over. And some of the tactics from Rovman Powell were questionable today because Bulai was bowling the penultimate over. Thorne comes in, bowl short outside the off stump to Parnell, who is edged through to the keeper and is out. So the combined colleges and campuses have inflicted the 4th consecutive defeat on the defending champion, the Jamaican Scorpion, with Thorne picking up his 2nd wicket of the match. Parnell trying to run that one down to 3rd man. It came off the edge, straightforward catch for Dowich, and the Jamaican Scorpion were bowled out for 198. They lost by 122 runs to the combined colleges and campuses. Congratulations to all the youngsters from the combined colleges and campuses who they thoroughly outplayed the Jamaican Scorpion. They run hard between the wickets. They hit the bad balls for 4. The Scorpion bowling was not that hot today. And when the Scorpion batted, mixed with some poor shots and some good bowling, the students won comfortable by 122. And I think at this stage, the Jamaican Scorpion are definitely out of this competition. So when they batted first, the youngsters batted first, they made 320 for 7 or 48 overs. Because due to rain, I think there was either 2 or 3 rain interruption during their innings. Demario Richards, batting at number 4, made 71 from 82 deliveries. He hit 7 4s and 2 6s. Johann Jeremiah, who you know I have a lot of time for, he made 56 from 50 deliveries, 9 4s and 1 6. Kadeem Alleyne, 51 from 30 deliveries, 6 4s and 3 6s. Odin Smith got 3 for 28 from his 8 overs. And you wonder, someone bowled 3 for 28 from 8 overs, why he didn't bowl 10? Especially that his first 4 overs, I think, went for 8 runs. 1 for 8 from his first 4 overs. So you would expected that he would have bowled more overs. He came back at the death and bowled 4 of the last 8 overs. And he picked up 2 for 20 at the death when the swing was on. It was good bowling, but I was wondering why Bulai bowled the penultimate over. Bulai bowled both over number 45 and number 47. Why would you have Bulai bowling those over? That tactics I don't understand when Shalom only bowled 6 overs. Because when you look at Shalom figures, Shalom bowled 6 overs. That's the Jamaican score. Shalom bowled 6 overs. I'm just trying to get Shalom figures here. 6 overs, 37 runs. That means his economy was 6.17. Royal, who opened the bowling and bowled 3 overs for 31 runs, never see back the ball. But I think Royal have done so well for the Scorpion over the years that although his first 3 overs that was in the power play went for 30 runs, he should have come back and bowled. Interestingly, Ravman Powell bowled 9 overs and is going for 65 runs with an economy of 72. Fabian Allen bowled 4 overs for 33 runs. His economy was 8.25. Dennis Bulai bowled 8 overs for 77 runs and economy of almost 10. And Odin Smith economy was 3.5. Brad Barnes completed all his 10 overs for 44 runs, that's an economy of 4.4. So I really think Shalom Parnell should have come back and bowled over number 47, 45 and 47. But in the end, I don't think that would have made much of a difference because they were thoroughly outplayed by the combined colleges and campuses. And now the pressure will further increase on Billy Avon. A number of persons will be calling again for Billy Avon. Jay, it's really an embarrassment. All tournament, it's a disappointment. 4 consecutive defeats for the defending champion. How can a team fall off so bad in 1 year? This was a team that won the tournament last year, and now this year they cannot beat anybody. The highest total in the tournament so far is this one today, 320 by the students versus the defending champions. Have to congratulate the students, no doubt about it. Do you think guys think reefer action is legal or illegal? To the best of my understanding, is action is legal. Because the issue with a bowling action is not what you do with your wrist. It's really what your elbow, the angle of your elbow. Your elbow need to be straight, or they say you get a 15 degree. If it's bent more than 15 degree, then that's where the illegality in the action comes in. But you can do anything with your wrist. That is with your wrist. That is my understanding of the law. If there's someone else has a different interpretation of the law, please let me know. But my understanding is that you can do anything with your wrist, the champion. Can't believe the O's continue from Talawas to Scorpion. And this team is missing Brandon King real bad. Jay saying that seems Rovman has lost his mind from he went to Thank you, Jay. I really appreciate you letting me laugh. Thank you. Are you saying they have done something to him in Barbados, Jay? Have they done something to him? I don't think so, though, Jay. Cricket Forum, you need to explain that Rovman Powell shot to me. I cannot explain it. I was shocked when I saw it, Supernova 22. Welcome to the show. I was shocked when I saw it. I just cannot explain it. To tell you, Supernova, the Talawas were 1 wicket down, and light went. There was a breakage in the power supply. Rain was falling heavily, and that break was probably 5 minutes the most, or thereabout. And when it came back just in time for me to see the Rovman Powell shot. And I thought that Rovman Powell came at 4. I never knew that Bonner was also out. So in space of 5 minutes, the Scorpion lost 3 wickets for 2 runs. It was unbelievable. I cannot explain the shot, Supernova. Jamaica definitely won't make it to the final 4, sadly for you guys. Yeah, they definitely won't make it. They're out of the tournament, just like the defending champion England are out of the ODI Cricket World Cup tournament, so too is the defending champion, the Jamaican Scorpion, are out of this year's Super 50 cricket tournament. With 3 matches to go, and I think the Scorpion will be on 4 points or something. There's no way they are going to get up to reach in the top 4. So the Scorpion are definitely out of this tournament. The only good thing for me, though, on a personal level, was the performance of Odin Smith, who took 3 for 28 from his 8 overs. Now he made 35, but I'm more satisfied and more pleased with his bowling performance. I think he really bowled well today. And a very fit Odin Smith is always going to be an asset to West Indies cricket. I would really love to see a slim, trim, fit Smith running in and bowling for the West Indies. So it's 3 for 28. I've brought some personal comfort to me today. The fact is that the CCC can score 320 in 48 overs. Meanwhile, Jamaica, after Walton and Mackenzie, can't even scrape to 200. Horrible application. I cannot add to that, Mr. Supernova. Well said. Roddy Latu, like it's only when Jamaica losing, you does come live. No, Roddy Latu. As I explained last week, and for the earlier part of this week, it ends yesterday because my team got knocked out of the competition yesterday. I was involved in the US Master League tournament. So, for persons over the age of 45. So I was involved in that tournament. I never get any runs. I think my top score in the tournament is less than 10. I never got any runs. I remember in one match I got a first ball ducks. Another match I got run out, backing up too far. So it wasn't a good tournament for me. So I was here yesterday, and now I'm here again today. Because yesterday I did not go to the match. As I explained, Darren Powell was playing on the other team yesterday, and I saw him bowling Sunday, and he was bowling far too fast for my liking. So I did not go to the match yesterday. So it is not only when Jamaica losing I'm here. Jamaica is my team. I would prefer to be here when Jamaica Scorpion is winning Roddy Latu. So I have been playing cricket. That's why you have not been seeing me. Jamaica pick a team for 2010 and forget it's 2023. That team need walking sticks and crutches. Caris 87. Well, you're a Jamaican, so you're allowed to say that, Caris. I think you're a Jamaican, Caris, so you're allowed to say that. Well, go on, Mr. Brown. The man, you're full up enough chat. Christopher Bristol. Oh, Christopher Bristol, I was playing cricket, I was playing cricket, man. Roddy Delato, you take a beating in CPL. Oh. Roddy, welcome back, Roddy. Jamaica can't even make the final 6, far less the final 4, lol. Jamaica awful, real unfortunate. It is very unfortunate, Caris, and I'm very disappointed. But again, credit must go to the combined colleges and campuses. And I hope that we will talk more about the performances of the youngsters on that CCC team, because they really batted well. They really ran well. And credit must go to Reefer. I think Floyd Reefer is the coach, and Shane Dowich, who is leading them quite well. What a scenario it would be if the combined colleges and campuses plays the West Indies Academy in the final. That would definitely be a throw up for the books. I look forward. Can it really happen? Because I know that most of us second and third team are the colleges and campuses and the West Indies Academy. Those are the two teams that, apart from our country, those are the two teams that we are backing. I don't see anyone backing any other team as their second and third team apart from those two teams. Am I right? I know I'm right. It will be very interesting if those two are in the final. I think CCC and West Indies Academy winning games is a very encouraging sign. Shows that talent is there and the old guys needs to be disposed of soon as the youngsters are developed. Supernova 22. At the start of the broadcast, I think more like probably you weren't here, you're probably watching it and commenting on the live feed. And that's okay. You're always supporting the Cricket Forum. At the start of the broadcast, I said that this CC team, this combined colleges and campus team showed me that there are immense talent in the West Indies. But we are losing these talents because they have options, because they can matriculate to universities and colleges and matriculate in other spheres of life. Until the administration of West Indies cricket and cricket in the region, the boards in the region, stop frustrating these youngsters. And they don't give up on cricket because they said, I cannot bother with those men. I cannot bother with how those boards are operating. I cannot be bothered with how CWI are operating. I have too many options to be frustrated and treated like that. Until that stops, we are going to continue to lose our talents to universities, the business world, and other options. Look at Johann Jeremiah. Real talent. Real talent, I think he's probably 24 years old, but there's real talent in that young man. Real talent. And why is it now that we have just seen that talent coming through? Because he now reached a stage at university where he's comfortable and he's almost seeing his future secure. And so he can relax and play cricket. He could not do that before because of the system and the structure and the frustration that he has to go through. So the boards, the administrators of cricket in the region must step up and make the things smooth, make the pathway clear. You have to work hard, of course, but the pathway must be clear and they can see the light at the end of the tunnel so we do not lose them. But they will see playing cricket for the West Indies as a viable option. They will see cricket as a future. And so, Mr. Supernova 22, I agree with you. Odin likes too much honey buns and KFC. Not true, Caris. Not true. His breathing is getting irregularly after bowling 2-3 deliveries. That is true. He's still young. He's 27 come November 1st. Hopefully he turns it around with his fitness. We will see. Yes, he doesn't, to tell you, I'm telling you, he doesn't eat KFC. From a long time, even before representing the West Indies, he does not eat KFC and honey bun and so on. But on the part of his fitness, he really needs to get fit. There's no doubt about that. His fitness is way off. Way off, and he definitely needs to get fit. A fit Odin Smith is one of the very best cricketers in the region. A fit Smith, capable of bowling above 150 kilometers per hour. Take away, Christopher Bristol, Roddy firing back and saying that Roddy Guyana winning the Super50. So Christopher Bristol, Guyana is still on course for the treble. I hope West Indies Academy can pull off a huge upset versus Trinidad tomorrow. Well, that is the hope of, if you're not a Trinidadian, everyone who is not a Trinidadian will be hoping that the West Indies Academy win tomorrow. So most of us are with you. All these versus youngsters. I am happy to be seeing constant performances from the CCC and the West Indies Academy. Me too, Rodela too. I'm very impressed with that. Definitely credit to the CCC and the academy teams. It's just a lot more discipline they are showing. That's the big difference. And they are running harder between the wicket carries. You realize how hard they run between the wicket? They run. They run hard between the wicket, man. I'm impressed with that. The only person who I see whose body language is not so good, and I'm hoping that now that I'm calling it out, it will change, and I called it out before, is Kevin Wickham. Now that I call it out, I hope that he'll realize that persons are seeing him. But overall, the youngsters from these two teams, they are running very hard. It is good to see the West Indies Academy and the CCC doing well. That's Shangu. Welcome to the show. Nandu is looking a promising opener, and I like Teddy Bishop. Yes, Nandu is there or thereabout, and Teddy Bishop scored a 90 not out, and again he scored a 67 not out. I think he's probably 1 or 2 centuries. Say 2 centuries. I think he's about 2 centuries away from playing for the West Indies. Or not necessarily playing for the West Indies senior team, but being called up to the squad. Because look at it. If Nandu, I think Nandu also have 2 half centuries, or is it 1? I think he has, I don't quite remember. Someone can remind me. As Nandu has 2 half centuries, is it 1? But say Nandu goes on to score 2 centuries in this tournament, or a Teddy Bishop goes on to score 2 centuries in this tournament. Why shouldn't they be in the West Indies team ahead of someone like a Shimron Etmire or a Ravman Powell? Why shouldn't they? You know, because I always think that it's performances that should get you in the team. So I'm looking forward to these youngsters performing. And Kyle Myers scored 105 the other day. So that was good for Kyle Myers. Yannick Carrier is now in my pick for the West Indies test squad. Rodela 2 for the test squad. I would have put him for the test squad. You know why? His performance in the last regional 4-day cricket tournament is nothing to write home about. But he has gotten 2 5-wicket all in this tournament. And there's no doubt now that he has passed Aiden Watch, and he has now become the #1 leg spinner in the region. There should be no doubt in anyone's book that at this stage, despite Leacock and Aiden Walsh, Yannick Carrier is the #1 white ball leg spinner in the region. Matt Pryor, welcome to the show. Well, what Jamaica show us is that age doesn't equate to runs. Jamaica has one of the higher average age squad. There are talents here seen, but we can't see them. Thank you for your comment, Matt Pryor. Matt Pryor, I'm going to ask you, what impressed you the most today about the CCC? Because I think that we should be giving them credit for their performances today. What was outstanding about them today? Also, on a sad note, but with these failures, is Bonner international career over? At this time, not many persons will say differently, Supernova 22. Not many persons are going to say differently at this time. People was laughing at Darren Ganga for his email to recruit, but CCC is doing better than Barbados and Jamaica. People are laughing at Darren Ganga for his email to recruit, but CCC is doing better than Barbados and Jamaica. Are they doing better than Barbados, though, Roddy Latu? Because I think Barbados beat them comprehensively the other day. Was it the CCC or the Academy? If selection for West Indies team is based on performance, then Captain Powell will be dropped. But Cletus Bernard, Powell is not the captain of the ODI team. He's the captain of the T20 team, and he has already been dropped from the ODI team. So So Cletus, I just reporting the facts. Well, Barbados are still doing well. Windwards have 0. No, man. Supernova, the last time I checked, Windward have 5 points, which was more than what the Scorpion have. So double check that from a Supernova. Double check the 0 point Supernova. Actually, Barbados and last match. That is right. Welcome to the show, Judah Benjamin. Oh, Yannick should play test 2. So Judah Benjamin is saying that Yannick Carrier should play test 2. You know me. You guys know me. I always welcome the opinions. I always welcome the opinions. At this position, at this time, I do not have an opinion on that. Instinctively, I would say no. But then your views are always welcome. And your views may be the right views. So give me some more time to think about it to give you my view. Because instinctively I would say no, because he was not good in the red ball tournament. Not good this year. But he is no doubt the #1 white ball bowler in the region at this time as a leg spinner. What impressed me the most, the running. The dot ball percentage was low. Same with Academy. They don't get bogged down for long. So true, Matt Pryor, and I expressed those same views earlier. Yes, so true. I'm impressed with this team. Oh, Imran Elbak Yannick for years under bowling him. Wow, yeah. I said 0 wins, not points. Oh, understand, Mr. Supernova. Sorry about that. They have lost every single match, both the Jamaican Scorpion and the Windward Volcanoes. What a match this morning in the World Cup. It is glad to see that the World Cup finally came alive. It was the first thrilling victory. It was the first close match in the World Cup with South Africa getting home by 1 run. Does it mean that South Africa no longer choke? 1 wicket, sorry, not 1 run, no longer choke. The last pair putting on 11 runs. 11 runs. The last pair adding 11 runs to take South Africa to victory. So it was a good match. Rodela 2, if I was Debra, you mean Windward Cricket Board or C. Debra? Let's say you mean C. Debra. If I was C. Debra, pull those youngsters who are performing and start them in tests and A games. I don't have any issue with that suggestion. So you definitely mean C. Debra. Rovman, well, A team. Fine. I would play them in the A team, Rodela 2, but tests, I don't know about tests though. I don't want to see them perform in the red ball tournament before I say tests. You know why? White ball and test cricket is so much different. White ball and red ball cricket, it is so much different. I would want to see them. So let's see what will happen there. Rovman Powell is the worst batsman Jamaica ever produced. Our man averaged 15 in first-class cricket and 21 on ODI can be named captain, Cornell Owens. 50. I never realized that, Cornell. You realize you stunned me? I am stunned. His average was 15 in first-class cricket and 21 on ODI can be named captain. Well, Rovman has not been performing. He made 150 in this tournament so far. Please remember to slash a like on the video. Also, notice that the Academy and the CCC are the only teams to have 300 plus scoring this year, Super 50. Well said, Mr. Casanova. Well said. Well said. And you know why, Mr. Casanova? Why? Sorry, Supernova. You're going to sue me one of these days, don't? You know why these are the 2 teams that have over 300 in the tournament so far? Because they are the 2 teams that are running hardest between the wicket. You know what this also tell me? Is that these youngsters are listening to their coaches. But the senior team guys, Apparently, they think they're too big to listen to the coaches. Because these youngsters are really running hard between the wickets. And what we need to look at, because we need, in an experiment, you have control. So what we need to do is to look at the CCC team and look at the West Indies Academy team and look how these guys are running in these matches, in this tournament. And so that is our control. Look what happened when they go to the senior West Indies team. Should they matriculate to it? So we now have information of how hard they are running. Let's see if it is going to slack off when they reach the West Indies team. So let's make a note of this. Jot it down in our diary and let's make a note of it. It was not Corrigal match in a Juna Benjamin, Breaker Benjamin. It was not Corrigal match. It was serious cricket. It was serious cricket. Serious cricket. The finals is on Sunday. And I think I may be carrying the finals live. But it is serious cricket. It's a tournament that has been going on for years now in Jamaica. So it is serious. It was not Corrigal cricket, Breaker Benjamin. Yes, Matt Pryor confirming. Kadeem Alleyne seems like a future powerful white ball player for West Indies if he keeps this up. Agree with you, Supernova 22. I'm impressed by him. And I've said it before, that he and Johann Jeremiah. And today, I love the look of Demario Richards. Hope that consistency. I'm not calling for them to be included in any team right now. I'm calling for them to show some consistency. And once they show that consistency, then the call will elevate to the next level. I was asking why Bavuma is in SA team. He's a captain. Only to realize he averages over 53, more than all of West Indies players for the past couple of years. Yes, he's just having a lean spell, but he's a captain and he is a good batsman. He's going to come good. And he's not the only captain who is struggling. You could probably ask the same question about Josh Butler, because Josh Butler is also struggling. Shakib Al-Hassan is also struggling. So this is very interesting that a number of these captains are troubling. Yes, it was not Corrigal. Matt Pryor, in regards to the points distribution, I think Alleyne and Jeremiah have done the best in securing bonus points for the CCC. Yes, they continue to pick up those bonus points, although I do not agree with the bonus point structure. I have a points table I want to put forward. Thank you all for being here, though. Please slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button, please. Let's get up to 10,000 before the end of this tournament, or even before. Let's get up to 10,000 today. Yes, let's get up to 10,000 today. Please click click on that subscribe button. Share the channel with your friends. And let us try and get up to 10,000 today. We are just about 180 away from 10,000. So share the channel with your friends and subscribe. And let's get up to 10,000 today. So please. So Matt Price saying, Cricket Forum, it seems with the Academy and the CCC, it's not just about winning. It's about following the rules for points, and they are winning as a result of that. It appears so, and they are definitely listening to their coaches and following those instructions. So let's get this up to 10,000 today. Share the channel with your friend and ask them to subscribe. And so by tomorrow, we'll be at 10,000. Please, I am asking you. Have a good evening, everyone, and may God bless you. Take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones.